pumps. These are all small ticket items. They can be loaded in the trucks easily. And all the pumps are basically gone. So we sold all the pumps. Well, if we didn't sell any, we can keep it in the laydown yard. But I assure you, from our experience, people are looking for pumps, people are looking for motors, people are looking for switch gears and so on. So obviously, right now we're looking at all the motors gone, all the gearbox gone, and all the fans basically gone. Blowers, fans, anything else around here is gone. We're looking at all the blowers being gone, motors are all gone, the fans are all gone, and right now we are getting closer. We're getting to a nicer area of, a big laydown yard. Next thing I say, like, okay, let's say we have walked around here and we sold the conveyor. Remember, the conveyor is outside, so it's not going to get weathered. So we don't have to worry about it. Now when you sold it, it's gone too. The conveyor is a sellable item. It's not hard to transport it. It comes out in pieces and it's gone. Now we're coming out here and we're looking at the ball mill. Maybe it's a big item. It hasn't sold. Leave it here. We do not have to move it yet. And we do not have to spend labor in it, just in case if this older ball mill does not sell and we're going to take it down for scrap. We have not used our prime labor here, moving it outside or storing in the laydown yard or having it stored in a secondary yard. Remember, if we store in a secondary yard or any other contractor who wins this bid is going to store in the secondary yard, there's going to be cost. Those costs in the end is going to be applied to APS, because they're going to minus all this cost before the net value comes down to APS. So now we're looking at oil system. We have gone through a few other things. I think we still have the feeder here left. We might have the burner left. The air compressors, sellable items. So let's sell all the air compressors, because we sold the pumps and everything else. Now we sold the air compressors. Okay, the air compressors are gone now. There might be more. There's multiple air compressors. There would be air compressors all around the place with their valves and associated items, with motors or anything else. Now, few things are left here, which is basically the cleanup item here. This is a big ticket item. It might not sell, it might sell. So we are not debating or gambling on the fact that we will be using our labor or energy to take this down yet. Now, as far as, the condenser pumps and so on, let's say the condenser sold, the condenser pumps sold, things of that nature sold. Now here's another big ticket item which is going to sell. And this is all sold everywhere. Every time it's sold fast almost. Copper. We pull out all the copper through the system here. It's all gone. All the switch gears, transformers, switch panels, they're all gone. They will be all around here. Trust me, everything else is here, which is all electrical, is all gone. Now, switch gears sell too. So you got all the switch gears gone. If there's any switch gears somewhere around here, here, it's gone. The oil system's going to go. It's a common item. The oil system's gone. Now you're looking at the transformers. Almost all transformers will sell. We know how to get rid of it. Those are easy no-brainers for us. So now, what's happening is you have a big laydown yard. You have a big laydown yard and your big ticket items are left. Let's say you didn't sell the conveyor, it's still hanging out there. It don't matter yet. Now we say we're still holding the mill here, the ball mills. Okay, we're still holding it there, but it's not sitting somewhere out where it's going to get weathered. Or we haven't moved it yet, so there's no expense incurred. Any expense incurred has to kick back to APS, because the money ain't falling from our tree here. On the boilers, let's say, we're still working on it. It's sitting here. Any associated parts we sell out here, it's going to be gone. Let's say, in a scenario, we had a mill doing a power plant in Texas. We were not able to sell the mill, but we were able to dissect it and sell most of it, because people bought the guts of it. They also bought the grinder, the pulverizer part of it, the motors were sold. So many associated, the shell was scrapped. Well, we didn't have to move it because tracking the shell here is expensive. It's overweight, wide load, all these other drama for no money. So we're not spending money here. Now we're coming down to big ticket item, which is the turbine and the generator here. Well, here's the trick. If we sold it already, an equipment dealer sold it already, you have a sell-by date on the big ticket items, because on the small items is loaded, sold, gone. The big ticket items, when we sold it, we told them that we need 30 days, 60 days, or whatever time. Now we have a clear area. We are also able to access these areas easily. We are able to be in control of things. And now let's say we sold this. It was a 30-day period. We can walk safer around it. It's a high volume, heavy item. And we used our 30-day period to load this item because we sold it based on a 30-day loading period. Now, on the boilers, the same. On the turbine generator, this is the highest ticket item. Now, we are not in a rush to sell it. We tried through all the channels to sell it. We tried through the equipment dealers. We did direct marketing. And let's say if we said, you know what, auction. Okay. Now when we are high ticket items and we're not getting the right value for it, because sometimes people play game, well, we put it up for auction too. But let's say we sold the turbine generator. We can easily now move it and load it and take care of it and satisfy the end user right now. But if we didn't sell it and we're creating an auction here, we can easily create an auction based on the fact that we can host people here to have a look at these items. Just like we were hosted by APS in a group of 4 or 6, we will host them in a group of 6 or 8 to show what we have here for auction. And then the auction, day of the auction is going to be an online strictly auction, which means they all bid online. So whatever is sold by an auction at that time, we also have a date, load by date on it. Once all these items are gone, we have accomplished the project. APS goal is reached. Thanks. Vou continuar.